My name is Les Banos. I was hired by the Pittsburgh Pirates to be a team photographer. I got a call from Joe Brown, and he says to me that, would you like to work for us? We will have a lot of fun together. And I told him, I don't know. He said, come on. He said, we like you very much, and the players like you. Why don't you come on and work with us? So that's when I decided in 1969 to go full-time for the Pittsburgh Pirates. At the same time, I got a call from the Pittsburgh Steelers and asked me if I'd do the same thing for them. When I heard that Roberto died, I was driving my car from the football game when we played the Oakland Raiders back to home. And just before I went into a tunnel, the radio said, and special news, the plane which Roberto Clemente was going to Managua crashed in the ocean, and boom, I went into the tunnel, and radio naturally wouldn't give anything. When I came out from the tunnel, they talked about something else. So I had to stop the car anyhow because I was shaky. So I parked the car for a second and I listened to radio to come up maybe some more news. It didn't come up anything more. So I wasn't maybe but 5 minutes from my home. I went home. I knew right away there was something wrong because they were at home. Everybody was crying, my children, my wife, and everybody was crying. The following day, the whole team flew down to Puerto Rico when Roberto died, December 31st, 1972. And January the 1st, we went down to Puerto Rico with the team playing, and Dock was kind of a lighthearted and tried to cheer up everybody, you know. And I was very much surprised because I thought Roberto and him were very good friends. And I know they were good friends. And when we arrived there in Puerto Rico, I talked to him. I told him, what's the matter? He says, I don't know. He said, I had a feeling I had to do something. Something was me inside, you know, and I couldn't get him out, you know. And I tried to cover up my frustration, my sorrow, to try to be funny unnecessarily, you know. He said, because he just tried to cover up his feeling, how he felt. As soon as we arrived there, he was a complete changed person. The complete changed person suddenly became very somber. After the funeral and when we came back to Pittsburgh, I believe every ball players in the team had a different view. And we all missed, you know, Roberto. Especially was Willie, Sanguian, and Doc. He was the most misunderstood person because everybody thought he was just a joker. I don't care type of a person. He did care. He was a very deep person, only he didn't want to show his real feeling because he don't want people make a fun out his feeling. He was very serious about his feeling, and he don't want anybody make a fun out of his feeling and what he was doing. He did this because he believed in it. And to me, he was a very fine human being.